Hey, you guys. Welcome to Melissa Valentine's Nursery. My name is Melissa, and today we have Cosmo. Cosmo. This is the Charlie sculpt. The artist is Gladys Aguilar. I think it's Gladys Reborn Babies. She does really well with African American and ethnic skin tones. So right now it seems like she's the only one that I know that I have experienced her dolls when it comes to Black or ethnic. She does a great job. So I have him here keeping me company because I don't feel like he gets a lot of screen time. No, he does not. He does not. Hello. So I worked all night. There's times I totally love my job, and then there's times where I feel like it's a nut hut, but it's not the patients or residents or whatever. Sometimes the staff can be a little cuckoo, but that's regular human nature. We all could be a little crazy, right? But I've not been doing videos as often, you guys, because, I've been enjoying life. So, great news. If you haven't watched my last video, so this is Cosmo. You met Cosmo. You don't see him often, but see, I'm scared of changing him a lot because when the fingers and the hands are like this, I notice like rub off sometimes can happen. And I don't want that to happen to, this baby is done very well. I don't know if my camera's going to do him justice, but he's got different tones in his skin. I don't know oh man, that doesn't look good. But he's got different skin tones. He's got modeling, veining. He is the package deal here. I'm telling you. And he feels good. So I'm going to put Cosmo down because if you have not watched me and Sandra's collab, me and Sandra, we have been collabing a while now. We have been doing that. Not a lot of people usually collab on doll videos. And Sandra and I, we have been doing that now for months. And it's been fun. And usually for collaborations, you got to have people that interact really well. So that's been a phenomenal success, right? We've got so much positive feedback that now we're inviting guests into our collab. And not everybody will be able to collab, but we're going to try our hardest to get people to collab. So in me and Sandra's most recent collaboration, we got a baby. Yes, we did. So I have been wanting this sculpt for a while, if you have not watched. Because, some people don't watch all the time, and I understand. But this little baby right here, you see my little baby boy right there? That's my baby. This baby, if you do not know and you're new to reborns, this sculpt is called quinbee, the quinbee sculpt. Now, you guys, I'm not awesome at memorizing the sculptors. That's just not something I'm not good at. But I can tell you who my kits are, my sculpts. I can tell you who made them. This baby was painted by Anna, a lady named Anna, and with Lynn's Reborn Nursery, Linghinng, Reborn Nursery. She is on Facebook and Instagram. Gladys, who made this little bunkie here, she is on reborns.com. So if you like the look of these little babies, hold on, these babies are heavy. If you like the look of these babies, you can find them reborns.com and Instagram and Facebook. All right, so you guys, me and Sandra recently opened our little bunkas. These were supposed to be Christmas babies. So Sandra and I love Christmas. We really, really love Christmas, you guys. By the way, his name is Romeo. I named him Romeo. And Sandra has a twin of this same one, but a cuddle baby, who is called Remy. Beautiful name. We have Romeo and Remy. So these were supposed to be Christmas babies that we opened up. We were just too damn excited. We were too damn excited. We had to open up the babies. Had to open up the babies. So the way he's done is so well. Like, let me tell you, I had my doubts because you guys know that, like, I am a huge fan. I love the rooted babies, but like, he feels phenomenal. Like, that's my word. Phenomenal. But he feels really great. Like, he looks wonderful. He has that look to him. There's an essence to him. You know what I'm saying? Sweet little bunker. So yeah, he's a cutie pie. So what was I gonna say? God dang it. Yeah, me and her, we did that. We kind of should have maybe sort of kind of should have waited a little bit, but we couldn't wait. So like, Sandra and I love Christmas. Sandra put out a video yesterday and of her going through her Christmas stuff. Like, she was a little nutty. Like, I want to know what she was on. Sister girl, what were you on? Because she was chipper and her spunk was awesome. But so I love Christmas. Love Christmas. Like, from October, which September is, you know, whatever. From October to like December, that's my shit. And even though my birthday's in February, like, I love the fall and the holidays. And let me tell you what, like, I so want to put my Christmas tree up. I totally want to put my Christmas tree up. I put my doll's Christmas tree up. I put my doll's Christmas tree up because my Blythe dolls, yes, they do. They have a Christmas tree. So, and I'm thinking about changing the lights. But I was going to share with you guys my Blythe dolls in a video. And I don't have any authentic Blythes, but for Christmas, I am getting my first authentic Blythes. And I know you guys are not huge, like a lot of you guys who watch are mostly here for the reborns, but I promised that I would insert a video of my Blythes. So I'm going to show you that. And I'm into Blythe dolls. And these are like replica ones, okay? And then 2 of them are ones that have been painted by an artist. But they're still replicas. And then I show you guys my Animal Crossing amiibo collection. Not all of it, just the ones that are displayed. And then I show you guys the Grinch that I talked about that had a defect. So enjoy that, and then we'll be back with more stuff. So for some time now, I wanted to show you guys my Blythe dolls. See my little pretty Blythe dolls? These are not authentic. They mostly stay displayed in my living room. And of course, I have their closet full of stuff. I have to organize it. Not only do I have their stuff in there, but I also have, I think that's a 14-inch doll that me and Sandra both have. So this is something else that I am into. I just don't bring them into my videos much because a lot of you are not interested. And then for them, I got their little tree. It's too early for me to put Christmas out, you guys. But my dolls can, you know. So I brought out Jack Skeleton. A friend of mine got that for me. And of course, I got my flickering candles. Love them. And I like owls. I like owls and sloths, but I love sloths. I don't know if you could see that. A friend got me that too. I think for like my birthday or Christmas or something. It's like a paperweight or something. And you can see, I don't know. It's hard to tell. There's like there's an owl there. And then I have a custom, well, I didn't make it. It was somebody decorated that Blythe's all there. And then this one, she's a hot mess. If you ever see Erica on my comments, I got that from her. And this is a cool one. That's my parents. Say hi, Mom and Dad. That's from Christmas 2 years ago. Anyway, that's a Blythe that my best friend Sandra inspired me to get. And I got Barbie from Sandra. I've won her. And then me and Sandra got these dolls. I forget what they're called. But so that is, and then this just has more Blythe clothes in it and stuff. Actually, I don't think it has clothes in it. I don't remember. But my plan is to organize this much better. And, you know, my mom has a Blythe doll, and then she has a midi one, a small one. So that's my Blythe collection for now. But there's something also that I also do. I do play Switch on occasion. I am a huge fan of Animal Crossing. So these things are called amiibos. And I have tons of them. And they also come in like cards. And what they do is they interact with the game. So, and then I have one in the box. And then I also have a book here with all the cards. And my son got me that for Mother's Day, I don't know, so long ago. And then I have like an antique doll here. The company is F&B. F&B, is that right? Yeah. And that's in my china cabinet. And I have never taken her out of the box, but I got her from Macari a long time ago. And also in my cabinet, I have, he's also part of Animal Crossing. And then I have, that was my baby when I was little. I have a bunch of stuff in here. Look, that's me and Joseph, long time ago, back in my smaller days. And that's Joseph. See? But yeah, so. And in my previous video, I had mentioned the Grinch. Oh, he looks all messed up in his face. But anyway, I had two of these. I don't know what happened to the other one, but he has an issue. You're supposed to squeeze his stomach and his heart lights up, right? There's his heart. But they made a mistake. You squeeze his crotch. You can't hardly see it because the light. Squeeze his crotch and he gets a heart on. A heart on. So that's why I had another one, and I had it in the box, but I gave it to somebody. I can't remember. And I guess he's been through hell and back. He was in a box for a while. But that's my Grinch. And he stays on the shelf. So yes, like how cool was that? Like when they released those Grinches were like, I don't know. I don't know if they pulled them off the shelves, but like their lights were in their crotch. And I was like, gotta get it. And I had two of them. And I believe I gave one away. So, and it had to be a long time ago because I got that Grinch when I had my first apartment. And that was, let's see, it had to be 2003. Yeah. So anyway, and another thing is like the doll community, you and I, we're in this doll community, you guys, because we share a bond. And I think there's nothing better than women coming together and building each other up and, you know, cheering each other on, complimenting each other's babies. Like what we live in such a rough, crazy, chaotic world. We do. And people are heartless. They're mean. You know, I watch, like, I'm not a huge, like, I will get on Facebook when I'm bored. If I'm waiting in line, or I have to be waiting, there has to be something I'm waiting in the process of. Usually when like you're waiting for something, when I'm waiting for, I'll get on Facebook. But 9 times out of 10, like there's so much negativity out there. And let me tell you what, I am human, I am flawed. Yes, we all sometimes emanate that. But in reality, like we need to sometimes take a step back and say, hey, you know, let's build each other up, especially women. Women are so judgmental of one another. Just imagine how many women that are not in the doll community that talk smack about us. I've seen that and I'm like, hold up, chick. Like, you cannot stereotype everybody in the doll community. They literally think that we are like, you know, we don't have it together. And that's not true. That's not true. You have people from all walks of life in this community. But like the most important thing is building each other up. And what I have noticed in the doll community, more so than other little things. Cause like, you know, I've seen there's coloring channels. I'm going to bring another baby cause I'm going to kind of like show my babies off as I talk. Everybody knows this one. This is my William. This is the Oakley sculpt, and he was made by Natalie Fakebridge. So he's going to join us while I keep talking because, you know, I got to switch him out. I got to give them all love. I got to have equal opportunity over here, right? Okay. So, but I noticed in the doll community and there's other like niches, like, you know, I don't see it. Well, you see it a lot actually, because social media is, you know, people get inspired by other people. And I notice like there are times when people get like their panties all twisted because they feel like others are inspired by what they do, and people may mimic. Like, you know, you guys have like, I don't know what it is because I don't follow it. It's like Toddler Tuesday, is it Disney Monday? Or if it's, I don't know, what do you do? When there was Wawa Wednesdays and Church Sunday or something like, you guys dress your babies, right? I don't do that. I don't participate too much. But, you know, like people will mimic other people. And I find that when they're, you know, not everybody's creative. Not everybody has that creative streak. So sometimes other people get inspired and do their own spin-offs. And I feel like, you know, there are people who may get triggered or feel like that they get offended. But if you think about it, copycats are the highest form of flattery. That means you got it, sister girl. You got it going on, right? So if you start a trend, like I'm going to tell you, where I used to work, I'm just going to tell you because they closed down over here. I worked for a company for a while called ProMedica, and they can't fire me because I don't work there anymore. But there was a certain head honcho that worked there, and he was very smug. And I called him one time Papa ProMedica, and people loved it. And I started hearing my own words come from other people's mouths that I didn't even tell them that. And I was like, oh snap, I started a trend. And I realized some of us are the trend setters and some of us are the trend getters. And let me tell you something, when a trend getter takes somebody's stuff, I feel like they look up to that person. And the trend setter, that's a compliment to that trend setter. So I was just like giving it thought, you know, in the community, how sometimes we piggyback off of others, you know? That's so weird. I know you guys are like, I'm a nurse, so I'm thinking of IVs, you IV piggyback. So a nurses would understand, like, but like, I wanted to get on because I was thinking of that. And I was like, you know, you got the trend setters and you got the trend getters. And that was just something that came to my mind. But instead of putting people down when they notice that somebody has copied from them, we should be grateful and we should feel happy and we should feel blessed that they look up to us. Like, you know, people look up to all sorts of people. You don't have to be a movie star to be looked up to. You know, you could look up to a sister, a brother, an aunt, an uncle. You know, you don't have to be the best of the best. But I find it a form of flattery. That's the highest form of flattery. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about my energy, but like, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but you know, I've noticed sometimes outside of YouTube, like I had a bag for work. And this is not a bag that people walk around with every day, okay? This is at my old job. And people were mimicking. They were after 2 weeks, I started seeing it. And I was like, you gotta be shitting me. Okay, all right now. So eventually, everybody, I'm gonna say about 70% of the people I worked with had it. So one day, I took my stethoscope out of the bag and I basically gave the entire bag and all the contents in it to a nursing assistant. And I said, you like this bag? She goes, oh yeah, it's really cool. I like it. I just, I didn't feel like getting one. I don't have money. I was like, you keep it. Took my stethoscope, because my stethoscope's expensive. My stethoscopes. So I took it and I said, you keep the bag, keep everything in it, keep the notebook. I don't give a damn. There's nothing in there I really need. It was like pens. It was good pens. I don't write with shit pens, but it was good pens and but I didn't care. I was like, keep the bag, have fun. I'll get myself something else, But that was really cool, because, you want to change. If you see the same thing all the time, you want to change. And that's when new ideas come and people become innovative, so you got, but I was thinking of that. I was like, it came to my mind and I'm like, that's a form of flattery when people copy. Yeah. But let me tell you what's coming up. So there's also something I can't wait. Jenny Jill, let me tell you this. Jenny Jill had made Darlene at Gyration, go to her YouTube, 2 twin babies, right? And Grandma's Magical Nursery, I think her name's Beth, right? Your name's Beth, right? She had a beautiful baby. Some people don't care for it because the baby's like, but babies do that. Hey, babies do that. So I had seen those 2 and I was so inspired. Normally I can be a trendsetter usually. I was a trend getter. And I was like, oh my God, who is this lady, Jenny Jill? So I went to her Facebook and I'm like, looking, and we all do it. There's no shame in that, But I had to get me a baby from Jenny Jill. And let me tell you something. My patience is running out because I ordered this baby in July, back in July, August, end of August, early July. I'm trying to think of the timeline. And let me tell you, any day she's supposed to be shipping these little babies out. And I cannot wait to get mine. I cannot wait. I'm excited. It's a little baby. And it's not it's not like a $3,000, $4,000 silicone doll. But hey, I was inspired. I was a trend getter, right? Because I had trendsetters inspire me. And, I feel like it depends on what side of what are we on that day? What are we on? Well, not what are we on? No, not that. But I'm saying, what are we on? Are we on the trend getter or setter mode, I love to also paint. I haven't started doing it again. I think I painted 1 canvas acrylic painting since I'm just starting to get back into my hobbies again. I'm mentally better, doing a whole lot better. The babies have been awesome, but I've been having to adjust to get back into my hobbies. In life happens, you guys. And so I haven't started painting yet. I need to be in the right mindset. But in my past, when I would paint, I would see, I would get inspired. I would see, different, the sky would be a certain way or, whatever. And then I would open up and paint or whatever. And then I was watching, I usually did acrylic, but I was watching on YouTube somebody paint with watercolors. And I said, I think I would like to paint in watercolors. And they inspired me. And so I started doing little exercises on YouTube for watercolors. And, you have to crawl before you can walk, and that's what I was doing. So as I continue the video to tell you more good news, you meet my Maria. You remind me of a West Side Story. Growing up in Spanish Harlem. Woo! What is hanging here? Oh, her passy. So this is, I know she's not authentic, but she's authentic to me. She is my Pickles replica. She is very cute. I wasn't a fan of I didn't jump on the pickle train, you guys, until later. I got her for, I can't remember, $41 on AliExpress. And I found her on, I was inspired from somebody on Facebook. And they had a little bunker just like this. and she was laying in a crib, and she was pretty in her pink, and she looked like a little princess, a little Hispanic princess. And I was like, I gotta get my hands on the Hispanic princess over there. So that, look, I'm talking about Hispanic princess, and I'm talking like I'm Italian over here. All right, so I had to get my hands on her, and I got her from AliExpress, and I put her together, and I gave her earrings, and now I got one. Now, I was not crazy about this kit to the point of buying one for 5, 6, 7, 8. I've been seeing them for about 800 and up, right? For the most part, the really nice painted ones I've seen were like 800 and up. And I was like, I'm not feeling it that hard. But she, as a replica, she is so adorable. How do you not love this? How do you not love this little bunker right here? How do you not love it? Shaken baby syndrome. Not really. Okay, you guys, she's a doll. All right, so what else is going on in my life? So you guys, this is the 18th of September, and I don't know if a lot of you guys are into astrology or not, but I am. So we're going to talk about it just for a minute. Bear with me, all right? Last night the moon was in a partial solar eclipse in Pisces. And so, how cool is this? They say that that's the time for, and it's also a full moon. So that's the time for new beginnings, new chapters, starting over, focusing on what's to come, right? And inspiration. And let me tell you what happened to me yesterday. So yesterday I was like, Joe, we got to go to my lawyer because I got to pick up my paperwork. So I went to go pick up my paperwork at my lawyer. And I had it was my divorce decree with my order in it. And I know you guys are probably sick and tired of this shit of me talking about my divorce, but this is exciting news. This is good shit. Listen, this is good shit. So, we were in the car and we went to the lawyer, and I come back and I said, Joe, I got my divorce decree and I got my order to change my name. I drank a lot of soda, you guys, on the way home. I was driving home from work and I drank soda and I had some Gushers. Okay. So I'm tasting that stuff real good right now. So anyway, so I was like, Joe, you want me to change my last name? We'll match. We can go to the Social Security office today and we can get it done. And Joseph's like, yeah, Mom, that's good. I like that. That's good. So, I'm debating whether or not I want to put the video of it up or not. I might. I don't know. Do I want to do it? Because I was also texting Sandra clips. I don't know. But anyway, I'll figure it out. So, we went to the Social Security office, and I was there an hour and 15 minutes. When I first got my name switched to my married name, it didn't even take that long. Like, it's not like the Social Security office where we have here, it's not like going to, New York to get it done, not like going to Long Island or anything. It's like, last time it took like 10 minutes. Yesterday, it took an hour and 15 minutes. And let me tell you something, that damn security guard, when people walk through the door and they had their phone, talking about, sir, get off your phone. You can't have your phone. I'm like, oh my God, So we were on our phone, but we were like playing games with like one bar of internet. Like, it's like they blocked it. And then somebody else walked in. So, ma'am, get off your phone. You can't be on your phone. People got disabilities around here. And it's like, it's like the freaking phone Gestapo over there. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, shit. But I changed my name. I did. I'm back to my married name. So, with that, my email address had my married name in it. So if you've been emailing me with that email, I will still get it because I'm having those forwarded to my new email address. But the email address in my description will be changed. And I'm trying to debate, as of this time right now, it may still be Melissa Shelton 31619 at Gmail. Because I'm trying to debate, do I want to do like a special email for this, or use my one, I like simplicity. I like keeping it all, one thing. So, you know what? I'm just going to keep it all one thing. Melissa21484 at Gmail. look in the description. You want to contact me, whatever. The Shelton one will work for a while. It's all getting forwarded to my email anyway. So then after that, I went to the DMV because I promise you, when I got married, they went from the Social Security office to the DMV office to get it all done and get my license. But let me tell you what, when I walked in there and I told the lady what was going on, she was like, oh no, you got to wait 48 hours. And I'm like, what? So I had to wait 48 hours. But for now, I am legally, I thought I felt something behind me and it was Cosmo's head. I have my maiden name back. That is so exciting. I have a new identity. And I was telling everybody that I text, like, not like family and shit. I was telling them, I was like, guess what? But in the nursing world, I still have to, when I get my license, then I can change everything else. But I don't have my license because I got to wait 48 hours. So I'm caught in the middle. I'm in limbo, you guys. I'm in limbo. You see what's happening back here. Cosmo's over here. Mama. All right, I see you. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? So, but I had to get on here and I had to tell you guys like the happy news and stuff. I got Jenny Jill's baby coming one of these days. So we're going to be checking that out. We're going to have a box opening. And what else? Megan at Doodlehead Nursery. She is still working on my bambino. And you guys, I was at work all night. And and it's over now. So I get to relax, lay in my bed, like a princess in a pea in my high bed, and relax. And that's it. And I can text Sandra until I fall asleep. And, hey, Sandra. She was talking about in her video, she loves like the jungle animals. She loves like the giraffe, and she loves the koala, and she loves the panda and all that. And me, I like wood animals. Like I like the deer. Now, don't get me wrong. I love sloths, okay? And I think sloths is more like jungle stuff. But I still like deer. I love deer. And like the little, like foxes and stuff. She likes foxes too. So I believe she says she likes foxes. But I love the woods, like trees and stuff. It's very nurturing for yourself, for your soul. I like water, bodies of water, But he's so cute. How can you not like this face? How can you not like the Charlie sculpt? You know what I'm saying? Hey, aunts. Hey, aunts and uncles. Hey. Watch my mommy. So I just had to get on here and share some love with you guys. I miss doing the videos every day. I really do. But I also I have other hobbies, and I've been writing like crazy, you guys. And I got to start getting back into painting, and I would really like to do watercolor, but I don't know a lot. Like the way the watercolor is, like it's looser on paper, and so it's harder. I don't know. I see like people's art on like YouTube videos, how like the lines are more fine on watercolor. As opposed to like acrylic, where you can make like finer lines and more defined work, But I have a small sketchbook and watercolor brushes, and then I have like the watercolor, like, I don't know what they're called, water brushes, I guess, where you could take them out to the park and stuff. Because I was like, I'm gonna be like Picasso, or I'm gonna be like, old-fashioned and paint in my book beside the lake and be, one with nature. Have I done that yet? No. I still got that same like book beside my bed, and the brushes are put away, and I think I did like a few little exercises with YouTube, but I'm like kind of lost at watercolors. I don't know. Maybe I just need to put my own brain and put the paint to paper and let it just happen. Maybe so. Because I don't know, it just, the way the colors, and I know you can do it to where there's less water. I'm going on and on. Some of you guys don't even feel like, I don't give a shit about friggin' watercolor painting. All right. So, you guys, I gotta go to bed. I hope you enjoyed this YouTube video. And, hopefully the next time I get on here, because I've been doing like every 3 days maybe, hopefully the next time I get on here, we will have a baby. We've been having babies around here because I didn't plan for it to work out this way. I actually planned on it to be spaced out from now till Christmas. And, you know, everybody's having the babies done at once, and I can still space them out, but who wants to keep a baby in the box? Me and Sandra, like, for this little bunker right here, like, we couldn't wait. We could not wait. We had to, like, open up this baby. And, I might. Let's see. I got to figure out how I want to put this bunker on me. Oh, look how nice. He just folds so nice. Like, I'm really digging his look. I kind of had doubts, and Sandra knew it. I had doubts about the artist, like, because I had a baby from her before, and it was not as detailed, and she did a wonderful job with this one. Like, I am loving this baby, you guys. And so, I have, plans for, like, a Christmas under the tree baby. But Sandra had kind of sort of made an offer, and I'm caught between a rock and a hard place when it comes to that. And it's hard when you want everything. Like, when you want everything. You want, like, you know, you're supposed to slow down with the babies, and like you know that you've been trying in different ways. Like, I have been trying to, like, promote how to, like, not buy babies, you know, back to back and everything, and try to, like, refrain and enjoy what we have. And I'm flawed. I'm human. I understand. But I spaced my babies out through the end of the year, and they're all, like, popping in at once, you know? So exciting, because I know what I'm thinking up here, right? I know what I'm thinking, but can I do it? Sandra's gonna watch us and be like, yeah, do it, Melissa, do it, I know what you're talking about, do it. A little spunky one over there. But this baby is, like, really sweet, like, even feels good, you know what I mean? So he looks like he looks like my son. He looks like my son. I mean, how can you deny this? I mean, this is my little Romeo. Come here, Romeo. Oh, Romeo. Where art thou, Romeo? It's my son right here. It's Romeo. Do I look like him? Anyway, you guys, I have to go to bed. I want to say, you guys, keep being inspired. If you get inspired by me, if you get inspired by Sandra, you're welcome. We're flattered. Anyway, you guys, I got to go to bed. I love you guys so much. And I am so grateful for all of my followers. You guys are amazing people. Remember, you know, be nice to one another. And the weather is changing. Stay warm, because it's going to start getting cold, you know. And what else? Do I have any other news for you guys before I let you go? Read the description. I've got merch. I've not worked on a lot of it, but I've got merch. And keep your eyes peeled, because we got a collab coming up with Cuddles by Christina. And what else do I have to say today? That's it. That's all I got. It's a full moon tonight. The 18th. It's a full moon. Go outside. Look at the moon. Release the shit from your past. Go out in the moon and be like, beautiful, beautiful moon. Beautiful moon. La luna. Beautiful moon. Right? Hey, wait a minute. Hold on. My favorite movie. Hold on. One of my favorite movies. Favorite movie. What is it? Oh my God. With Cher in it. What is that? It's Cosmo's moon. Help me out. Moonstruck. It's Cosmo's moon. This is Cosmo. Cosmo's moon. It's a full moon. The werewolves are out. Freaks come out at night. Freaks come out at night. Freaks come out at night. You guys, I'm gonna let you go. You guys have a beautiful day. I love all of you. Bye-bye.